another YouTube channel in 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 5D, because you can't see me. Well, you can see me if you see me, but if you don't see me, you don't see me. You feel me? So let's just talk. Let's just talk what's and what's not. Okay? Okay. First things first. Who said I don't be having my phone? Yeah. And do. I just don't post my son because that's nobody's business. So we're gonna get that out the way. What else we're gonna get out the way? They saying that I'm doing they say I'm doing strange thing for a piece of change. We're gonna get that out the way. I don't do nothing strange for no change. I don't play with niggas' balls for $8 bills. I don't do that. Now, if you in the lines of that work and you enjoy it and you like this, how I get my coins, bitch, so don't be doing too much. Kudos to you. You are a woman. I'm a woman too. That don't make me less of a woman. We just have different morals. Mwah. I speak about it because, like, oh my gosh, so you guys, I've been off the internet for almost 3 years. 3 years, no internet, no social media, no hitting nobody up, no having, that extra communication to reach out to people. And what I learned within those 3 years, that I don't have friends for real. Like, and it sucks to say, like, oh, I don't have friends, but once you realize why you don't have friends, do you be like, okay, it makes sense now. Like, oh, I don't have friends because people, they want to be around me because it makes them look good. See, I'm getting somewhere with you guys. So I stopped hitting people up first. Nobody hit me up. Ain't nobody even said happy birthday to me this year. But like I said, birthday comes every year. My birthday definitely comes every year. I get to celebrate it each and every year. Each and every day is actually my birthday. Y'all didn't even know my birthday is today again. And my birthday's tomorrow. My birthday was yesterday, but I was busy yesterday, so I couldn't celebrate how I wanted to celebrate it. And then my birthday's in a couple weeks. So when y'all real life be like, oh, this girl really have a mindset that every day's her birthday. Yes, every day's her birthday. So other than that, I'm from a very, like, small town, rural city, and all that stuff. I don't really want to just talk about it like, oh my goodness. Like, to compare my city to anything, it's like Chuckalese. It's real, like, it's real proper, but at the same time, it's ghetto. Like, it's ghetto proper. Like, I'm over here. I'm over here. Gotta make ends meet right now, and right now ends is meeting. Like, it is what it is. So I'm not gonna do the whole. This is me day 1, day 2, cause I tried that. It didn't work. So we're gonna keep each time I vlog. I'm gonna keep it in my keep savings, and I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, this what happened this day. This what happened that day. Oh y'all, this what I'm doing today. Da 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 da. I was gonna, like, give y'all a story time on why I don't have say such friends, but I already got a video of me explaining that. I'm gonna just go back to it and before I can sit down and get my thoughts clear. So yeah, so this is like a little chit chat story time, just, to tell y'all, like, what's new. Ain't nothing really new going on besides that I'm in school. That's the only thing that's new. That I'm in school. So for the folks that know me and be like, where did she go? What happened to her? How did it get like this? Boom. I was fucking with this nigga. The nigga he was in the politics of my hometown, which, I don't mind, people, I don't mind what type of, connections you have and all that stuff. But once you start using your power against me to have some type of upper game, that's when all my family, and I got family that's in that type of power and all that stuff, and manipulation and all that stuff. Once you start trying to manipulate my name and trying to say that I'm doing these outlandish ass things, I gotta meet the people halfway. I gotta go say, listen, I don't know what this guy was telling you, but he's a liar. He ain't tell y'all. I bet you he ain't tell y'all that he was stalking me since I was 17. I bet you he ain't tell y'all that. I bet y'all he ain't tell y'all that his mama had to really put him in the army because she caught him stalking me at a festival back when I was 17. Not even 17. I was literally literally just turned 18. I was with my best friend hanging out with people my age. I bet you he ain't tell y'all that. But go right ahead, you guys. Believe whatever he said. Believe whatever the lady said. Like I said, when it comes down to like men and then the women they be dealing with, and I be dealing with that man, and I really don't get myself too personally involved, or I don't feel personally attacked until they real life is attacking me. And I real life was getting attacked. Like this lady, she was like a lunatic about him. Like I was like, what is it about this guy? Because if you say what I think you're gonna say, then you know what, I'm a clock. Now I had to stop and go back and record because like I'm one female. I ain't gonna be sitting over here. I'm trying to keep it PG for you guys, but girl, when I said it was hitting, but it's not hitting like, oh bitch, I'm a fight over mines. It's not hitting like that. It was just something good to play with for a while. Like I'm not about to be pressed about no female about this. Get like, okay girl, but what else? Because I heard you was his sugar mama. Like that's what was really tea. Like you was his sugar mama. You real life. Like when I say real life, I'm not one to be like to dog a bitch, but I really be having to clear the room, air the bitch out, air the bitch business out, and the bitch gonna really be like, damn, this bitch really read the fuck out of me, and I'm gonna read the fuck out of you again. So, say you messing with a guy and you messing with that guy, right? And I'm gonna just act like what he told me. Like I'm gonna just keep it straight up. Like so he told me he was on Section 8. So like I'm like, okay, you on Section 8? Toodles to you, congrats. Mind you, this guy was really on Section 8. Like this is the last thing he like not the last thing he told me, but he told me that he was on Section 8. So I was just like, all right, rock out with your Glock out. But like this story gets so weird because I'm not even telling y'all everything. I'm just telling y'all like the ending of like me being tired of it, me being over it, me being like not pressed anymore, me just I'm over it. Congratulations, your rent is low as fuck. So I was dealing with the guy, and I didn't live with him or anything, or I didn't move in with him, but he moved his ex in, and he was making her pay like over like $700 in rent. I'm like, girl, you couldn't play. Like I don't really, honestly, I really didn't know if this lady was all right in the head or. And y'all, mind you, when I found out she was paying his bills like that, I was like confused. I was like, what, like. Miss, I'm trying to mind you, she's older than me. So like I'm giving her game. I'm like, you're pushing 40. Why are you paying a grown man's bills? Like I get it, you're helping him out and all that stuff. But what is he doing besides giving you dick and heartaches? If she was straight, like if she had all her chromosomes in her head, because she kind of did look a little slow to me, and if she was slow, God please forgive me, because I would never want to beef with nobody that's really like slow. Like, but if she really was not like, she could not have been that like that dysfunctional. Like she couldn't be that dysfunctional because like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, what made you just think like any meeny miny mo, let me pick a hoe to go bother? And you looked at me and he was like, yeah, I'm about to go bother this bitch. And this bitch right here, she over here getting her life together. She over here journaling, meditating. I done went back to school and they was still bothering me. Mind you, they was still bothering me. And then this is the part that really gets me. She literally been talking about me, but anytime I like approach her, like I'm one of those people, I do like I tell people like go get your man, because your man is doing too much. And I'm an energetic person. Like I believe in, and I believe energy is real. And if I'm sitting here not like speaking on you, not thinking about you. So this is where I really want to get deep at, because like when I first like started talking to this guy a couple months in, man, listen, I tell people that he gave me schizo, and I know schizo's not contagious or anything, but he gave me the schizo because I start hearing his voices, and I never heard nobody else's voice in my head. So when I started hearing his voices, I told him exactly like, bruh, I can hear you. Stop pulling on my energy. Like, just stop pulling on my energy. Not talking about you, not out of sight, out of mind. It should be vice versa. So when I hear people saying my name and people pulling and tugging on my energy, actually, That's when I be like, oh, so it's really real. Like, y'all really sit over here plotting on me like I'm some type of goofy or something. I'm not no goofy. I might crack a couple jokes. I might a key with y'all. I might even make you laugh at yourself. But I'm not no goofy. So while they sitting over here discussing me, I'm trying to figure out why the fuck they discussing me, because you slimy your nigga and your nigga slimy you, and y'all over here sitting here just discussing me. It's over and done with, and like I really don't even care too much about it. It's just a story time to tell. Like, you really sat here and let this man tell you to pay him $700 for his rent, and his rent was only but $150, $175, maybe even $200. So he was robbing you, and you was over there happy as hell saying this your man. You over here screaming. You happy he's showing you out and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong. I'm a girl. I'm a woman. We all went through better done that. I was lurking. I was on the outside looking in. But I stopped being on the outside looking in. And then since I was stopped being on the outside looking in, the people inside came outside looking for me. And then that's when I was just like, let me just, like, I really became so, like, self-absorbed, like, to the point where, like, certain people, I don't want to speak about them, because if I speak about them, that's just putting up a whole nother emotion, putting out a whole nother energetic being. Like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not. But yeah. And then what made it worse is, like, this lady or this man, whichever one did it, done called. Ooh. And then these people, let me not say these people, I know them, but they know me. But damn, I'm vlogging right now. I'm just getting this story out, because news report, they done open the doors for the ops, and I'm trying to figure out who the fuck let them in. I'm not scared. It's just more of when the fuck was this my op? Like, I got an op, and then when I found out that who my op is, I'm like, how you my op? Like, how you my op? I'm your biggest supporter. Like, oh my gosh, I'm your biggest supporter. I don't go too deep into that, because, like, boy, what are you talking about? I love your music. Like, oh my gosh, I love your music. To the point I'll play a song right now, but I can't play a song right now. I don't even talk about my ops anymore. Matter of fact, I don't even have ops. But yeah, so that's what happened. They done let the ops in the private area, and I'm like, girl, why would you do that? Like, bitch, you so stupid. You know we live in a private city, and you know people not like people coming in just knocking on doors and being rude and disruptive and all that stuff. And girl, you gonna sit here and you gonna do that? You're gonna do that? You're really done that? And then it just seemed like the whole demographic background is so crazy, because, like, you would think that, like, oh, I'm beefing with, like, white people. No, I'm beefing with black people that have white power. Now they sitting here trying to piece their lives together, because they keep wanna be like, it's black on black crime, basically. Like, these be the same people that be like, oh, let's stop the black on black crime, but then they're gonna continue on doing the black on black crime. So now that they continue on doing the black on black crime, I'm sitting here like, well, let me just talk about my side of it, because they not really pushing on my buttons. They just sit here and look at me like this. Like, they just, hold on, because they move next door too. So they just sit here and they do this. Now, mind you, I'm looking out the window. They not literally looking out the window, but they looking into a device, looking at me, looking at what I'm doing whole entire time, scrolling on my phone, laughing, the key, and rubbing my feet together, getting my life together, and you still watching me. That's crazy. Insanity. Just watch me. They could be watching me right now, and I wouldn't even care. Matter of fact, when you see this, hello, mwah, big fan, I know. But later on, come to find out, the bitch was gay, and I don't like bitches. Like, I really don't like bitches. I really would beat the fuck. I would really beat the fuck out of a bitch if a bitch ever touched me. Like, bitch, I will beat you the fuck up. Be like, you want me to touch you so fucking bad? Like, oh my fucking god, why the fuck you want me to touch you? Why do you want me to touch you? Because the only way I'm gonna touch you is the way you don't want to be touched. So get your gay ass on and move the fuck along. Let me put my glasses back on. Cause that's just some gay ass shit, bitch. Like, you so gay. And first of all, if you so gay and you like me, come up to me and ask me, like, girl, do you like girls? And I will tell you, no, I don't like girls. And then that's probably why she did all that. Cause she already knew the answer was no, I don't like girls. So it was gonna later on become a bigger problem because she was gonna probably keep asking, and then I was gonna have to just give her that. I was gonna have to really give her that. Like, I don't know. People be thinking, they be thinking because I'm small, I don't know how to fight, or they be thinking because I'm really one of those people. I like throw the rock and hide my hand because, girl, I'm not about to fight you. No, fighting is ugly. It takes a lot of energy. Matter of fact, when it comes down to fighting, if I really don't want to fight, I will let you beat me up. But if I really do want to fight, you gonna get beat up. So yeah, that's just a little tale to tell.